I just am thrilled that we're able to bring this to you. They look like perfectly wrapped gifts. Yes, they do, but they're used as decor. So it's the indoor-outdoor set of 3 presents that stack them, lean them on the side against the front of your door, underneath your tree. They're lit. We've got 2 color choices for you for the very first time. We've reduced the price. They are on a clearance price of $32.47 for all 3. That's a reduction of $13 and change. And for the first time, we have them on 2 months of easy pay of $16.24. Michelle Stretch is here with me. She is part of the Bethlehem Lights team. Professional decorating now brought to us. And I gotta just tell you that these remind me of, do you know in cartoons you always see like stacked gifts all over, helter skelter all over the place? I always think that like that's a great decor design idea, and I wanted them. And so here we have them, and they're playful and big and huge. Will you walk me through the colors and also the sizes on these?
Yeah, isn't that fun? And I love how excited you are about
I
this.
love these.
When Rachel first saw these, she's like, wow, these are big. They're bigger than I thought. I know, these are great. So this is the silver and gold choice, which is lovely. You have the beautiful silver and gold on here with the clear colored lights. And there's 100 lights in all 3 of those presents total. So there's a lot of lights. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. And look at the bow that's tied there on the top. Really
and these
beautiful
are cubes.
Textured. They are, and they're on a wire frame. They're not going to crush.
Look at that.
Which is really, really nice. You can stack them inside of each other. Wonderful details.
Okay, so this is 12-inch cube, 10-inch cube, 8-inch cube.
8-inch, that's right.
And
You
this is
asked
your
that.
silver and
Yes.
gold selection. And then we also have the red and green.
I know.
The red and green.
Traditional Christmas colors, which is fabulous. And take a look at that. So this one has the red and the green lights, which is really, really pretty. I love the texture on that bow. You have that pretty tied bow on the top. All 3 of these come together on 1 cord, and there's that small. The small is about 8 inches high. And they all come on 1 cord attached to 1 battery box, so you're not tethered to an outlet having to plug anything in.
And I'm going to go in front because I want to show you something.
Yeah,
I want to show you if you wanted to separate them, because I asked Michelle this. I was like, what if I wanted to separate them and be like one right next to the other? You absolutely may. Maybe you wanted to spread them out and string them along.
18 inches to 20 inches between each one right there with the cord. So
and do you see that each one is covered with glitter, right? So you might get them home and the glitter's coming off. I just feel like you're sprinkling it with fairy dust. No worry, there's so much glitter on here that it will remain, but you'll see little sprinkles like somebody just kissed your area.
I don't mind that. If you do, just, you know, suck it up with your vacuum, but I love the look. I love when the lights come on at night.
Come on down
on a timer
and
if
you'll
you want. Yeah.
So I need to let you know the silver and gold, extremely limited. This is 2 months of easy pay of $16.24. And these are, I mean, look at this. I just love that they're cubes. Yeah. They're 3-dimensional. They're big.
Isn't that pretty? I love to. We have that beautiful glitter on there. There's some sequins on there as well. I love that you can see through just a little bit, and those lights give the illusion that they're floating when you see that at night. Cleanup is a snap at the end of the season. You stack them inside of each other for storage, so it's easy to put away too.
Okay, and we have timers on these lights as well, and then phasing and
phasing as well. So you know what? I'll show you how that works. So the battery box, you're going to put 3D batteries in, easy to use, and then you can make those phase too. Let me see if I can put that on phasing. Okay, do I have it? Let's see. There it is. So those lights are slow phase in and out. If you choose to use them with that little bit of animation, you can do that as well.
Okay, so imagine these under the tree. I know we're going to take the lights down. Need to let you know that in the silver gold, we only have about 300 or so remaining. So dial in for those so we can get these out to you. And you said cleanup is a breeze because you just put one inside of the other.
Inside the other at the end of the season.
When we take the lights down, you'll see. But just imagine, you know, maybe you're going to stack all 3 of them. You'll cluster all 3 of them under the tree in that nook and cranny area in your home that's just too dark and you never know how quite to decorate it. But if you've got little people coming to stay with you, that's just joyous. Like, oh, gifts.
Love presents.
Yes.
I mean, it just gives you that sense of joy. These are outdoor safe too, which is fabulous. If you want to put this in your mulch beds, or you know what, we have it by our front door as well. You can stack these. This was Rachel's idea, actually. You can
I always think looking like gifts that look like they were just tumbled together are really, really fun.
Right here.
And, you know, this is one of them, which just, it tickles me to no end. I know they're getting it. See? So I just stacked them by the sleigh, like right next to your door. You know, this is a house where, you know, Christmas, the holidays are celebrated here. We're all about fun and lovely gift giving. And look how high these are. That's maybe giving you an idea of scale. About 2 feet.
When you're putting them on top of each other like that, you get 2 feet in height. Hey, what if you put that on a table table in your foyer inside. Bring that height up, which is just fabulous. I love it under your tree. When you decorate your tree, a lot of times we don't put the presents under the tree until very late in the season. Why not put these under the tree so you can enjoy that illumination as well?
And you know, when you said indoor outdoor, coming from the West, you know, a lot of us actually are dining outside all year round. So maybe you're going to put this on your picnic table. Exactly. And you're going to string these along your picnic table, and you know that it's only about 60 degrees. So when you're out there having your wine and your big dinners with your friends, my West Coast peeps, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking to. You know, it still is a festive holiday air. And that's why when you get these home, you know, there's no reason actually why, you know, you can't start using them come the first birthday celebration that you have, and then all the way through the holiday season.
Birthdays. Especially with that silver and gold.
Yeah.
How about bringing that out for a birthday celebration? What a great idea.
Yeah.
And maybe you could even put a little present underneath the present. If you're putting it under the tree, you could put a little, because they're hollow inside, it's on that wire cage, you can do that.
And look what you've done. I love what you've done along the table. I mean, that's going to be a huge statement piece. And then you can actually layer them in with the real gifts that you have, that's beautifully done.
And they're large, right?
They're big.
You said I didn't expect them to be this large.
I know.
And I think you're going to find that too as well.
Yeah, when you get them home, it's kind of crazy because the big one is 12 inches high. So it's a 12-inch square. The medium is a 10-inch square. And then the smaller one is an 8-inch square.
High,
These are cubes you're receiving that are like wire cages with all of this wire and then Bethlehem light technology wrapped around them. We only have about 100 of these remaining. These are available as well. If you are able to get both and kind of layer them in, I mean, there's no reason why you can't just make a huge fun, like, oh, we're doing different colors, and you know, we've got gifts of all shapes and sizes. This is where this is what I want to do.
And that's a nice cord between those, about 18 inches between each of these, so you really have versatility when you're decorating. Look at you. Wow. Okay, that looks great.
That's what I want to do.
That's what it is. It's fun and decorating. You can have fun with these, and you get that beautiful light, the gorgeous pops of color. Hey, if you have the red and the green bliss lights,
they would absolutely
how these
work.
would look outside.
Exactly. Imagine. That's a great idea. So you've got your home that is going to be sprayed with those bliss lights. You've got these layered in by your door, or however you want to cluster them, however you want to decorate. You know, what is your color scheme? Is it going to match the silver and the gold? Is it going to match the red and the green? I just think this is something you're going to have for years and years and years. It's never going to be, you know, out of date, shall it be? Like, it'll always be appropriate no matter what new figurine comes in.
It'll be one of those fun decorations you'll love every year. And they look great too without the lights on because of all that beautiful glitter and the sequins and the sparkles, don't they?
We started with 2,000 of these. We have about 700 remaining, and there are only a handful now of the silver and the gold. So please stay on the line for those. This is 2 months of easy pay for the very first time of 1624. I'm telling you, you will be surprised and, you know, pleasantly so amazed by the size and stature of these. We do also have our holiday gift return policy in place. If for some reason you don't love them, you have until January 31st of 2015 to return them to us, no questions asked. And you know what? Michelle is actually going to be back about 10 minutes away, and this is from Bethlehem Lights as well.